Today is April 15, 2014. I am reaching out to the people on a couple of cases that I have not been able to bring justice, and the retaliation that I have been under. The case is about Diversified Family Services in Elk City, Oklahoma. Now, I'm going to show you this down here at the bottom. Now, you see those numbers with the asterisks on it? This is a kid who was disabled. This is his bank account. Make sure I get it up here. Sorry, I can't see. Date. There's the account number. Now, let's see. Let's get it right here. This is the gentleman. Diversified Family Services. This is Legacy Bank. Now, these disabled kids, they keep them overly drugged. Heavily drugged. They don't want them asking anything about their accounts. They don't want them asking to have basic necessities. Nothing. They only get what takes care of their utilities, their rent, and of course they got food stamps. So when it comes to buying any type of luxury with their money, which would be like a trash can, a shower curtain, dish rags, bath towels, blankets, etc. Now, I have done this up to show that Legacy Bank this is what they were doing. They went after John Paul. He wanted to learn how to read and write and do math, and his punishment was they bought him his weekly allotment of food, which is 5 cans of Vienna sausages, 7 cans of pork and beans. When I took him in, they kicked him out of his home. I took him in, and they came after me. They have hung my therapy cat from my back fence. They ran me off a dry riverbed, punctured holes in the power steering, loosened lugnuts on my mother's car, all kinds of home invasions, bogus arrests, such as while I was driving my truck, I was given a public intoxication charge. I don't drink. When I was fighting it, I spoke with the Judge Brown here in Elk City, Oklahoma, about it. Showed him where one of the officers said he parked my truck, and I asked for a trial. It was supposed to be at the end of February when it was set up, but interesting enough that they changed the court date to the first Thursday in February, and of course didn't notify me. A warrant went out for my arrest. If I didn't want to be put in jail, I had to pay the fine, about right at $100. And so when I went back to Judge Brown about rescheduling this, he told me it was too late for the truth. Imagine that. And so they have gotten to my doctors. They get to my doctors. They get to everything, to the pharmacist, etc., etc. When I have even tried to seek out other states, somehow there's always a connection to this hospital. And for example, I had a left kidney that had died in me, and I could not get anybody to take it out. I went to Colorado. I went to MD Anderson. I went to Illini Hospital in Illinois, and I went to Iowa University in Iowa, and nobody would remove this kidney, and I was becoming very, very toxic. I came back to Oklahoma to die, but I fought one more time and found a doctor, surgeon to remove it, which I think I would have done better with the vet. Well, this past August, I've been having a lot of abdominal problems and stuff, and went to this illustrious Great Plains Regional Hospital here in Elk City. And just like in April 2011, when I was jumped and had 4 broken bones, the hospital radiologist, Dr. DeJesus, said that there's no broken bones. I went to podiatrist and found 4 broken bones. Now, I have had this. I need a pen. Here, this will work. I'm going to show you this here. They're saying that nothing is wrong here. Now I want to show you what you're looking at. I'm laying down. This right here is all cancer. This is all cancer. Now take a look at the lining of this one compared to how thick this lining of this is. The reason why that this lining isn't nice and thick and healthy as this one is because it's lost 2 of the 3 lining, the innermost 2 lining. And I know that this isn't the best of pictures, but for some reason I started having problems with my good camera. And this here, let's see, this here is a hole in the abdominal wall, and all this is fluid. Of course, there's the cancer. Cancer. All that cancer. I got to watch the time on this. And here we go with another one that shows it. And do you see where that, see where it's going through? Right there, going through structures. It's going into the pancreas. It's going into the stomach. Because the hospital will not acknowledge the cancer, I cannot get any help, even though that I've had outside doctors in Elk City say, yes, most certainly that's cancer. I am not permitted to have any type of treatments. I am not permitted to talk with any oncologist, and they have been taking the pain medicine away, and they know this is killing me. I had an FBI agent that I worked on this case, and he, with the disabled kids, a group of disabled kids, they badly being exploited. He just disappeared in the midst of the case. I have no idea what has happened to him. And basically I have been on my own, and these people have been doing horrific things to me. And so I'm reaching out to the public, please get this to go viral, because I've been to the news stations, I've been to the governor's office, I have gone to everybody and everything that I could think of, and they've got me shut down. And so the only way that I'm going to get help is to get this to go viral. Please help get this out there so these kids can be rescued, they can have a better life, and that the 2 that gave their life to help rescue the others, that their life will not be done in vain. Thank you. Read the description. I'll have more information.